Here with James, and he went to nationals and played lunalights. What was your ending score, James?
I think 3-5.
How many wins?
4, I think.
4 wins. How many losses?
6, I think.
6. So 4-6.
I think.
And he faced quite a lot of meta decks and quite a lot of other.
Too many monarchs.
Too many monarchs. So he's going to quickly zip through his deck profile of lunalights. So without further ado.
The only non-lunalight monster I run in the main deck is 2 Maxi. Basically just a good way to get your hand up, which is essential for lunalights. Then I run 3 lunalight White Rabbit.
I see a non-targeting bounce. Is that right?
Yeah.
It doesn't
no, it's when it's normal summon, special summon from the graveyard. Huh? Oh. And obviously 2 of that. Basically 3 of that. It's special summons from the graveyard, which means, as long as it's not White Rabbit, which means then you have more for overlaying or fusion summoning. Yeah, when it's normal summon, it's special summons from the graveyard, as long as it's not White Rabbit. Then 3 Lunalight Black Sheep. I mainly use this to get polarization in the hand, but sometimes it can add a Lunalight from graveyard to hand, as long as it's not Black Sheep. Basically just a way to get poly to your hand if you don't have it.
And then bring it back with obviously Rabbit. It's quite a nice little
I play 2 Purple Butterfly. Basically it's just a way to... I don't really use it, but I just normally have it in there for fusion material or adding up power. I don't really use its other effect. Which is banish shit from graveyard. Banish it from graveyard, add a Lunalight from the graveyard to hand. I think, is that right?
Yeah. Banish it from the graveyard and especially some of the Lunalight.
I don't use its effect.
So it's basically if you've already got a wolf in scale, you banish it to get another wolf out.
Then I run 3 Blue Cat, which means when it's destroyed, you search your deck for another, which then you bring out Lunalight Tiger. When that's destroyed, bring out Blue Cat again, so it means your opponent has to get through 3 attacks before they deal actual damage to you. Also, it's a good way to just build up your it's basically a staller during battle phase. No, your opponent's battle phase. Then I run 3 Lunalight Wolf. I mainly use this just for fusion summoning from the combination of grave and field and banishing them to get out Leo quickly. I sometimes summon it to fusion, or if I'm in a tight spot where I can't do that, then I use this to that. Then I use it to attack sometimes. I think I used that once to attack, or I might have fusioned it from field. Then I run 3 Lunalight Tiger, which is a way to get something from the graveyard to field, loses its effect, but then you fusion it with polarization. That's the monster I run. Then for traps, I run 1 Solemn Warning. Basically just stop something coming out if you can't deal with it. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. 1 Torrential Tribute, just basically if your opponent has too big of a field and you can't deal with it, and you don't have much out yourself, blast away the field. Then 2 Lunalight Reincarnation Dances, which is a good way to get Lunalights back to your hand for fusion summoning. Spells, I ran 1 Raigeki, just a way to wipe away the field again. 1 Allure of Darkness, just a way to build up your hand, or so you have more. Basically, Lunalights focus on a big hand. You need a hand for Lunalights to fusion quite a bit. Burial from a different dimension to bring back the stuff you banished to the graveyard to fusion again. If you don't have anything in your graveyard, you can bring it back from the banish zone. 2 Fusion Tag, which is a quick way to get out Leo or Panther. Just a quick way, basically you make a Lunalight, a Cat Dancer, or a Cat Dancer, a Panther, or whatever. Just a quick way to get out Leo or Panther. Then 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, not much really to say about that. You set Blast Away a Pendulum Scale, something they have set. 2 Polarization.
3
Polarization. 3 Polarization.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that, I'm very tired.
It's been a very long weekend for all of us.
3 Polarization.
We do apologise if anything gets lost in translation.
Yeah. The 2 Fusion Recovery, just to fusion quickly again, and it's just basically I try to rush Leo out, so some decks can't deal with that sometimes if you get it out really early on, and if you're dealing with monarchs or you want Leo out quickly. 3 Fire Formation, 10 keys, which is just a way to get Lunalights to your hands. I tend to get Black Sheep out, then I get Polarization by discarding it. Then I run 1 Mask of Change II. Is that Mask of Change 2 or Mask of
Change 2?
Yeah, Mask of Change 2, which is something I'll explain during my fusion deck when I show my extra deck.
So that is the complete deck.
Yeah. I'm very tired, man.
Right, so now onto the extra deck.
3 cat
That was a 40 card deck, so he's going with 3 cat dancers.
3 cat dancers, basically just a way to stop them stop getting to your life points if you have it in defensive mode.
Don't worry about them, James.
I can't do it, they're laughing at me.
They're not laughing at you, they're playing the game, hurry up.
Basically, it can't be destroyed in battle, it's just a good way to keep it, and it also attacks all your monsters, opponent's monsters.
And burns for 100 every time
it attacks.
Yeah.
And it can attack them all twice, doesn't it?
Yeah, you attribute a lunalight and it can attack twice.
Yeah, then I run...
And your opponent, so basically when it attacks twice, when it activates effect, your opponent's monsters don't die first turn.
Yeah.
So it's basically just a way to burn 200 extra life points.
He speaks slow, he can explain. Then I run 3 Panther Dancers. And then...
So 3 Panther Dancers, basically, this one's different. You don't need to tribute to get its effect off. You just activate its effect. It can attack twice. Doesn't do any burn damage, but after it destroys a monster, it gains 200, is that right?
Yeah, and it attacks them all twice.
Gains a 200 attack. So basically, to gain the extra 200 attack, you have to attack your opponent's monsters twice. But again, if they're in attack position, you're going to burn for more damage. And then obviously the next lunalight, which is the absolute
boss,
dog's nuts,
is lunalight Leo.
how many times did you get this out first turn?
Quite a lot, actually. They found ways to deal with it sometimes. Like one of them got it over just by 100 attacks. So, but one game I had it out. I had 2 out on first turn.
Yeah.
No, near the end of the game I had it out. I got 1 out first turn. I got 1 out second turn.
So Leo, for those of you that don't know, it's a 3500 beater and a 300 defender. So obviously it's an issue for Dart Destroyer, and it can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. And also Lunalight Panther can't be destroyed by card effects as well. So Leo Dancer can attack twice each battle phase. Is that correct?
And it destroys all special summon monsters at the end of the damage step.
It doesn't have to.
Yeah.
The only way to kill Leo is battle, and basically at the end of the first damage step, it destroys all special summon monsters. Then you swing at your opponent. Then, as I was saying, while I run Mask of Change 2, I play Master Hero Dark Lord because it combos with Leo. Once it destroys all the special summon monsters,
they're all going to get
banished away. Then I play 2 XE monsters.
Yep.
Sky Cavalry Centaurus.
So obviously, when you summon the rabbit, you normally bring back sheep, and sheep overlays into this card, and it can't be destroyed by battle. And if the monster's still there after it's been attacked, you can detach material and bounce that monster back. Yep.
And the last card is I'm not saying that.
Super Quantal Mecha Beast Grand Pulse. So it's basically just his level 3s to overlay into a rank 3 to pop back crow and be a 2800 defender. The deck is only
12 card extra deck.
12 card extra deck, so there are 3 spaces there for other cards that you want to fill in, so maybe more rank 2s, maybe 2 Sky Cavaliers.
That's what I was. Because you've.
Yeah, and some other bits and bobs.
If I had more, I would have put
in
in.
rank 8.
Yeah, throw into a rank 8s, 10s, is that right? 7, 10s and...
7, 10s and 8s, so you can go with Blood Metal.
Yeah. Yeah, because obviously your Lunalights are that big, but you want to try and keep your Lunas on the field.
Maybe a rank 6 with Wolf, if you bring them out.
Nah, you're asking a bit much on the Wolf because you've only got 3 cards. But yeah, that's kind of like, they're the extra areas that you could probably invest in if you wanted to.
A rank 4 when Crimson Fox gets released.
Yeah, if TCG get Crimson Fox officially, which hopefully will be in the new set, Dark Illusions, along with Perfume, then yeah, you could be running more rank 4s. James is taking part of his extra side deck.
I think I remember what was in it. Quaking Mirror Force, 2 Master Restrict, 2 of the... What's the technical one called?
2 Gamma Seal.
2 of that, 2 Gamma Seal.
Yeah.
2 Master Restrict, 1 Quaking Mirror Force.
2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors.
Yeah, that's 7.
There wasn't another Master.
That was my main deck.
No.
2 Flying Sea.
2 Flying Sea, a Styrian's Dirge.
Magic Drain. Magic Deflector.
Magic Deflector.
Then we have Dark.
And then there's a couple of others, so it was pretty generic for the run through of today.
Basically, it was to counter. Mainly, it was to counter mono. Oh, the thing that stopped.
Prohibition as well was the other
Prohibition.
card. So we'll get into Prohibition a little bit later. But obviously Olympio was here, and Olympio played counter fairies, and he had 3 prohibitions in his side.
And it's mainly I barely built my side deck to counter Cosmos and Monarchs.
We'll touch on prohibition probably in my deck profile because I used it quite a bit more. And then we'll be able to go through on why that's a little interesting pick. So anyway, thank you, James, for your very first nationals and your very first the very first deck profile. I'm sure you'll have loads of fans wanting to watch this.
No,
So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for us. And happy dueling.